Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured race here in race number 7. It's the 39th running of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes. They're going to go 7 furlongs for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Aware, owned by Don Schnell and Barry Arneson, trained by Don Schnell with Chavi and Chow. Number 2 is Humorous Dilemma, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Heather Wallerstead with Dane Nelson. Number 3 is Can't Use Nelly, owned by Jim and Susan Hill, trained by Shelley Brown with Rohan Singh. Number 4 is Go Go Lolo, owned by Murray Duncan and Gerald Stewart, trained by Murray Duncan with Christopher Husbands. Number 5 is Lucky to Stay Home, owned by John Gannis, trained by Jared Brown with Adolfo Morales. Rounding out our featured field is number 6, Idling, owned by Don Schnell and Barry Arneson, trained by Don Schnell with Paul Leacock. Following the running of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes, and now just waiting on Idling. And the field will be set. They're at the post. And they're off in the 39th running of the Canada Day Stakes. Quickly, right out after the early lead, that's Humorous Dilemma. Can't Use Nelly. Heavily restrained on the outside. Aware. Gets the rail trip. Then it's about a length back to Go Go Lolo. On her outside, that's Lucky to Stay Home. And the trailer will be Idling. They went the opening quarter in a rather sluggish 25-4. And Humorous Dilemma has a comfortable 2-length advantage. Aware on the inside, Can't Use Nelly. Moving up on the outside, making it a trio on the lead. Sitting back in behind, Lucky to Stay Home. Then Go Go Lolo, and Idling is the trailer. They sped up the half in 24-1 to go 50 seconds. Aware now pokes a nose in front on the inside. Humorous Dilemma in between horses. Can't Use Nelly. Going 3 wide. Then it's Lucky to Stay Home trying to rally. Go Go Lolo and Idling. But in the inside, that's Aware. Can't Use Nelly on the outside. Go Go Lolo again. Coming like a freight train. Aware breaking back. And Aware is gonna take the 39th running of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes. Can't Use Nelly second. And Go Go Lolo finished in third. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the unofficial winner of race number 7, the 39th running of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes. That's number 1, Aware. Aware is a Bay filly, 4 years old, by L. Robler. Under the mare Glassford Hill by Benton Creek. Owned by Don Schnell and Barry Arneson. Trained by Don Schnell and ridden to victory by Chavi and Chow. Time for the 7 furlongs. 127. On hand in the winner's enclosure, John Kendall, the managing editor of the CanStar Community News, is making a presentation to the winning connections. Also, congratulations goes out to jockey Chavi and Chow, who scores win number 2 on the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, paddock host Rob McLennan has the winning connections of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 39th running of the CanStar Canada Day Stakes. Chavian Chow, Don Schnell, Barry Arneson. Chav, bit of a different ride on this horse this time. What did you think of the race? Was that the plan going in? We'll just talk about what you were thinking before the race.
Well, going into the last race, the 2 hours there, we thought we would, sit on her a little close, and she bugged us the whole time. So we decided to change the plan today, and it worked.
Yeah, it really did work. So what did you kind of think that you had a nice little inside trip. What did you kind of think of the trip as it was going on?
Well, when she braked, she wanted to go. I take my time, got her settled. And once I had her settled, I know I had ours. So I just waited. And when I let her go, she wasn't stopping.
Yeah, so you got a nice little hole up the inside. When did you kind of think you can't use Nelly? I know you only won by about a half, but how did you kind of feel the last 16th of a mile there?
Well, going into the 3/8, that 2 hours was kind of keeping him out there. So I said, wait. And, when he hit the lane, go. So, I know I had it from there.
Yeah, nice win, Chavian. Anything else to add before we move on to Don here?
Thanks to the owner for keeping me on this horse. Appreciate it. Thanks to the trainer, and good job. Happy Canada Day.
Congratulations, Chavian. We'll move on to Don. This is a filly you've had a lot of success with. She was the champion 3-year-old filly here last year as well. So what do you think of Aware and kind of the turnaround now after the last couple of starts?
Well, the last time we went after the speed, we probably did the wrong thing and chased the speed too much. This time I told Chavian take her back and let her relax. She runs her best races that way, and Chavian rode her just to a T, just rode her perfect.
It was really a nice ride. You kind of obviously thought that you were going to come from off it. Was the distance a little bit concerned? I know she's probably a little bit of a better sprinter, but she ran some good races going 2 turns last year too.
Yeah, she's run some good races. Every race she runs is a good race, and the distance didn't concern me at all.
Well, I'm glad you were confident about it. Obviously, she ran to it. Anything else to add about Aware other than the fact that it was just a really nice win for her today?
She is one gutsy little filly.
We'll move on to Barry here. Barry, Aware here, another beautiful stakes winner down here. Nice, beautiful filly. What do you think of her?
She just guts and glory. She just goes hard, and I was a little bit worried that Go-Go Loga, the further you go, tougher to beat. But this horse tries so hard, and she was kind of a scrawny thing as a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and she's blossomed into such a hard-knocking filly. And at $21, I like that. A cash a nice camel. I like it when they our horses. It's good.
Yeah, it's nice to cash the winning ticket at the wagering wickets as well. This is a nice little Arizona bred filly, and so I'm assuming the future involves probably the Winnipeg Sun here, coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah, we were going to have a serious look, like if we couldn't get close to her, because that's a very nice mare that they've got over there. We didn't know what we were going to do, but I think we'll hang around now and try a mile, but we'll talk it over. The horse will tell us, and Dodd's got a good handle on it. So. Yeah,
it seems like a great job by the whole team. Don Schnell, Barry Arneson, Chavian Chow, the winner of the Canada Day Stakes. Aware. Back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you very much, Rob. In the upcoming